not everyone that has motivation sometimes, and not everyone's born with motivation. We all have the special power that God gave us to tap into this power to reach the infinite intelligence, to achieve amazing things in life, right? But you have to tap into this special power if you want to go to the next level. And sometimes it's very hard to stay motivated when you're down, or do you think that people are against you or the world is against you and everything feels like an uphill battle. You know, one of the things I always say is that everything great that we want is uphill. You have to go uphill if you want to go after it and you want to achieve it. But you have to get your mind right if you're going to be successful, because this world is very tough. If you want to achieve greatness, you have to get your mind, your body right if you're going to go to the pinnacle, the apex of life.
Instead of telling you what I think you should be doing, how you could be better, or I thought, well, let me just speak from the heart, speak from my gut, and really not have anything prepared, but just tell you what's worked for me. And maybe some of the stuff that's worked for me might work for you now, currently, presently, as you guys have your goals and ambitions, but then further on down the line, as you guys continue to live your life. This idea and this notion that you can be anything you want, you can accomplish anything you want, right? We hear that. You've heard that from the time you were little boys. You hear that now. You're already incredibly accomplished. You guys know that. The thing that has worked for me is to remember the hard times.
When you're convinced that your cause is right, have the courage to take a stand. Use your minds and hands and your hearts to build something bigger than yourselves. If you see a problem or an injustice, recognize that no one will fix it but you.
A change in the world that seems so clear that you are sure someone else is going to do it, but they're not. You will. Ideas don't come out fully formed. They only become clear as you work on them. You just have to get started.
How will you serve the world? What do they need that your talent can provide? That's all you have to figure out.
But there are a few things when you're talking about being successful, and I say it, and it's never going to change. You have to love what you do. You're all young. Ideally, you'll love something that's a good business. For instance, some businesses aren't good business. I won't name them, but they're tough businesses. Other businesses historically have been good businesses. You have to absolutely love what you do. Ideally, love what you do in a good business, but you know what? If it's not necessarily that good, the loving is more important than having that good business. Some people want to be teachers. I mean, some of the happiest people and the most successful people that I know are people that aren't the richest at all. They don't make at all the most money. They're teachers, they're scientists. I know people that are scientists that are like, they can't wait to get to work. They can't wait.
The effects or the rewards of our actions will take care of themselves. That's why I say success can be guaranteed and will come to us every time if we live in a certain way. Good attitude, good results. Fair attitude, fair results. Bad attitude, bad results. You see, each of us shapes his or her own life, and the shape of it is determined by our attitude, the attitude we hold most of the time.
One of the most important things that I do, I think, is a key component to success, and any little bit of success that I've achieved in studying great people, is having a vision, having a compelling dream about what you want to look like, the kind of life that you want to have, and fantasizing and dreaming about that, kind of like Walt Disney did with Disney World, right? And all the movies and the Mickey Mouse that he created, he was a huge dreamer, and he took time frequently to dream and think about, because the mind is very powerful and it doesn't know the difference between fantasy and reality. So if you can create a dream in your mind about what you want to do, what you want to accomplish, the things that you want to see and be with, that creates excitement and passion and fervor to go after the things that you want to in life.
Yeah, at some point, you got to be tired of not being number one. You have to be, and you got to play angry, and I play angry. Now, I'm cool and calm with my approach, and when I step out on my field, which is a set, or, like, there's some, and you're always gonna have haters, and haters are like, well, damn, man, how many movies are you gonna make, or how much shit are you gonna do? Like, you do a lot of shit. I say, yes, it's my ambition. Of course, why not? I could do it. Yeah, I love what I do. And not only that, but in what world do we not work every day?
That's the only thing that's important, really. Letting each other know we're here, reminding each other that we're part of a larger self.
Deep inside of you lives a hero who wants to do something great with your life, who wants to inspire other people, who wants to do creative work, who wants to change the world. Maybe you're so numbed out that you've forgotten who you truly are. The fact that you are alive today means there is a mighty call on your life to do something with the rest of your life.
You can create anything that you want in your life, but you have to be persistent, you have to push. And God wants us to go to the highest level that we can go to max out our life to the apex. So don't think just because there's issues, there's delays, that you can't get what you want. God's delays are not God's denials, but you have to push, you have to be persistent. You know, it's a test to see how bad do you really want it. And sometimes some things, they take a really long time. You know, you look at anything that's greatness, you're gonna have to hustle, you're gonna have to grind it out. It's very, very difficult, I know, because I'm dealing with this all the time myself. There's a lot of bad influences out there in the world, and you have to be very careful not to be subdued to those, because they can take you off in the wrong direction.